So I'm going to use a block today as we come into extended puppy. We're going to reach the hands forward, and my forehead's going to go on the block here. We're going to keep the femur, the thigh bone, nice and straight. And you can adjust as you need to, and we're keeping those elbows off the mat, really lengthening out the sides of the body. So we're going to move our block out of the way. And we're going to come into downward facing dog. So we're going to curl the toes under and send the hips up. So sit bones go towards the ceiling and really checking in with form here. So we're engaging that adductor magnus, right? We're lengthening through the back of the legs. We're going to come onto our mat and come into thread the needle. Now we're not dumping all of our weight into the hand that's on the mat pressing down. We want to be mindful of that wrist. And we're going to repeat on the other side and come under, and we rest the side of the head on the mat so it's not just hanging there. Then we're going to come onto our bellies. So we're coming into a prone position, coming into locust pose or grasshopper. So this is going to be strengthening the back of the body. So you can bring your forehead onto your mat if that feels comfortable for you. And so as we come into this pose, we want to remember that we want those thighs rolling in medially, and those big toes are pulling together. So we're really working the back of the body here. And as we come into this pose, we're lifting the feet and the chest. So we're lifting the legs and the knees. The thighs stay on the mat. So we're going to go back into Sukhasana here. We're going to compare kind of how we felt at the beginning and how we feel having gone through the entire sequence. So we're going to roll the shoulders down and back. And we're going to do a little more lateral flexion here. And so I'm a little higher sometimes than I am on a block, but I'm going to place that next to me just in case I need it. So we're going to flex the neck side to side and see if you notice any reduced tension from when you started. Again, coming into the breath, keeping those shoulder blades down away from the ears. We'll do some shoulder shrugs, see if that feels a little looser. And then we're going to laterally flex here. And so depending on your flexibility today, you may not need the block. You don't have to go that far into it. We want to be careful not to crunch the ribs on the other side. But sometimes it feels really good just to really open up the sides of the body. And we're going to cactus the arms, pulling those shoulder blades back, opening the chest, lifting the sternum. We're going to move our block out of the way and come into supported Shavasana. And that completes our class. I'm going to bring the bolster underneath my knees. So we've worked all the planes of motion. We've worked a bunch of different muscles, front, back, and we've engaged the lateral rotators of the hips and the medial rotators and of the shoulders as well. So you can really create a well-rounded class even if you don't have a peak pose.